The Willie and Baron Show is brought to you by iTunes and Fiverr.com.
Let's see if we can get into this argument.
On Twitter
There it is.
and Instagram at The WB Show. Or visit thewbshow.com. Download the Willie and Baron Show app from the Apple, Android, and Google Play stores.
So I'm going to lead off with a different topic. We'll come back to
by
O'Hare.
using hashtag the
she's here.
WB Show.
Cool.
I got
now
a nice
sit
little
back, relax, and enjoy
topic,
the show.
but I need her here, though.
Okay.
Don't tell me it's about fake boobs.
No boobs.
No boobs.
Penises.
You got some... No penises.
It's chapstick. Lip gloss.
Sure.
Or some other gelatin liquid.
Jello.
Jello. You know, Bill Cosby.
I get so dry during winter. My lips get chapped. My face gets dried.
My daughter's going through that. Like her hands and her arms and her kneecaps.
She can't stand it. As I gathered, as she begged for it, it puts the lotion on, Mommy.
Maybe I need to, get some water softener salt in there.
I think it's from like the sunburn and then just coming back
In
to
the dry
cold
air.
weather and it just
You gotta-
chapping you.
You got to get a humidifier in a room, maybe.
We have one and it's being used currently.
Yeah.
With the other child.
Mm-hmm. I
We
need
don't-
one, though.
We don't have a humidifier, but we do have a humidity check.
A gauge.
A humidity gauge.
It tells me how dry it is in our room.
And it's been on like the middle range, I feel like, for the last 2 years since we've had it. We did have a humidifier, but then it broke within a couple
know,
weeks.
they break
we
so
returned
easily.
it and-
I know, they're garbage.
And they cost like
Pretty
30
cheap.
freaking bucks.
Oh, at least. The one we got was a Vicks or something.
Welcome
Yeah,
back
that's
to
what we
old
got.
white people have problems.
Hey, real quick, I didn't mean to call the show this shit. That was rude of
Oh.
me. That wasn't very nice.
No.
I thought she was
It
like,
is.
I didn't mean to call the show.
This show is shit.
Click.
I
Welcome
thought you
to
were
the-
saying like it's the shit, baby.
Oh.
Yes, that's exactly
Yeah,
what I meant.
That's what you meant.
Yeah.
Now that I've thought about that going, I'm like, that was not very nice to say.
Well,
I'm just
you're tired.
annoyed with the kids.
You're tired the kids are being a bit much. Welcome to the William Barron Show. I am joined tonight by Danielle, Emma, and Joe. We were just talking upstairs in the kitchen about international travel. Airports, really, in general.
Yeah.
Going
O'Hare-
through customs.
Going through customs at O'Hare. Now, you guys went out of Midway, right?
Yeah, Chicago still, but different airport.
Sure. The ghetto airport.
Yes.
The wrong side of the
The,
tracks airport.
the ugly stepchild of airports.
I used to have my own reality TV show, Airport.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah, so much drama happens there. You can.
Really?
And O'Hare probably didn't want the bullshit of the cameras.
Well,
so.
hold on. Let me get this straight. Midway Airport actually had a reality show about...
I mean, it wasn't about them. It was about the people that work there and just followed, like, walk a day in these people's shoes, see all the crazy stuff. Because they see crazy stuff all day.
Well, yeah, general public, 24 hours a day.
Ugh. Be rough.
It's crazy.
Gen Pop? What do you mean?
General
The
public?
people that are
Yeah, Gen Pop.
coming there,
All the travelers.
Okay. I don't
not-
know.
it's not like an
I just went
isolated
to
group.
jail right there.
Gen Pop.
Gen Pop,
Like SIG.
Oh, man. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, oddly enough, some people get shivved going through Midway.
Going through Midway.
Sure.
But O'Hare is just a big-ass headache. I can't
It
stand all the
is.
terminal. I have never... I don't remember the last time that I flew, and it went flawlessly.
It's been a while.
Never.
Like,
I
no
feel like it's never happened.
delays, no smelly person next to me.
There's always something that goes wrong to annoy you.
no turbulence.
No crying child. That's probably yours.
Yeah.
Big,
I-
huge people invading your space while you're sitting on the
smelly
flight.
person next to you.
Oh my gosh, the smells. That's the worst.
I don't remember the last time.
I know the last time,
Do you?
and it was like
a beautiful flight.
it was a blessing. It was so perfect.
Was it
Okay.
to Vegas?
We're flying to Hawaii,
Oh.
which is
okay.
a really long flight,
Yeah.
and we're dreading it because we know how bad airplanes suck. They try to cram you in, whatever.
Yeah.
We have to take a short flight to, where was it, Texas?
No, we went to
California? Okay, so we have
LAX, probably.
Yes.
So we fly out to California, and that goes smooth. It goes fine. And we meet up with our friends there. And we're like, hey, all right, that wasn't bad. Well, yeah, now we got to get on this flight and go across the Pacific Ocean.
Right.
It's going to be, it's going to be packed. We get on there. It's way undersold.
Really?
There's an empty seat between me and my wife.
Wow.
Our friends are directly behind us with an empty seat between them. So we're spread out. We got laptops out at service cart. We're like, woo, Hawaii.
That is great.
Mukalakahiki. Come on, you want to lay me past the pomalo. It was amazing.
And we had enough room to do that.
Yeah.
And dance all at the same time.
Now the ride home was the complete
exact
opposite.
Yeah. That's when you get the sushi squirts.
Yes, yes.
Well said. Oh, that was horrible. Worst flight ever, easily.
Oh, well.
But yeah, Danny, you made it back.
I did. I
Yeah,
made it
welcome
through security and customs in Mexico and in O'Hare with 2 kids by myself.
You're a rock star.
Yeah,
me. High
nice
five.
job.
No, you got it.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
I,
high five.
and I hear you had someone picking you up at the airport, but they, of course, go to the wrong gate
yeah, he was at the wrong terminal.
for like 2 hours.
I was in the wrong fucking
You were in
building.
the wrong building.
I was in the
Yeah.
wrong building. Now,
Like, I'm running off this plane ready for just relief. So,
No.
He's holding a sign that says Danny.
right, that's what I expected. Yeah.
No, instead I spent 2 hours hiding underneath an escalator, watching traffic from both ways, being like, "Is
Nobody
that her?
told you
Oh,
that our
shit."
flight was delayed because of it?
Okay, first of all, Terminal 10 had your flight right there. It said the expected time. I downloaded the goddamn United app.
Really?
It kept me up to date. I can actually click on a button and it'll show me where the plane is
Yeah.
over the United States.
Yeah, I've seen your dad have that.
That's insane.
It's cool.
That's insanity. Like a little,
It sounds like a terrorist tool or
a
something.
little
bit.
little
Like they could just
plane.
shoot it down.
Right,
And
down
if you
the
refresh
Yeah.
it like moves a little bit.
Kind of like your Google Maps when you're driving in the car.
Right?
I mean, okay, yeah, but and even the app told me gate 10
On time.
United on. No, you guys are 28 minutes late.
That was coming.
Right.
And then we sat on the tarmac once we were in O'Hare for another at least hour.
Because of a terrorist threat.
well, it wasn't
On
terrible.
alleged.
I think it was 2 dickbags trying to be funny.
Yeah, hilarious.
Well, at least
Thanks.
that's what they said. And they took your gate. They didn't update it on the screen. They didn't update it on my phone.
Now, these guys, they use the word bomb in a tweet,
Yes.
and
a tweet.
it shut down O'Hare.
It didn't shut down
They
O'Hare. They
redirected a bunch
landed
of
the 2 planes, and both of the planes were headed in opposite directions above or around
Yeah.
Chicago.
So they
So
landed
they grounded the 2 planes because of a tweet,
in the threat of a bomb.
which I like. I do like that. I mean, that's.
Responsible
yeah.
of the airlines.
Sure.
I just
guess
hope the captain can get. Ladies and gentlemen, we have received a bomb threat. On
We
the
have
plane.
a
Right.
problematic tweet.
No, we didn't hear anything. They just said that everything was backed up or there's too much downwind or whatever.
Well, they were. Well, that's true. It was.
How
me too.
pissed would you be if you're on that plane? Because then you're not. You're just
Yeah.
sitting there.
Now
Oh,
you're-
we've been
Oh
on that
man.
plane.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
We
worst.
have been on that plane.
Everyone hates that crap.
On what plane?
The plane that just sits there on the runway
Oh,
for
ready to
hours
take
and
off.
hours and hours.
You know, as
and
bad
hours.
as it is, would you get in your car and drive all the way to the border of Mexico, though?
No.
Or California, wherever it's still,
We drove to Arizona once.
you're still going to put
That
yourself
sucked.
through it. Why did you do that? Because of kids? And the
We
didn't
have
have
kids.
kids.
Yeah,
I
you
was
just did it for
17.
fun?
We wanted a road trip,
Yeah.
baby.
Well, that's what you do when you're young and
Yeah.
dumb, right?
Hitting
Right.
Denny's and
Yeah.
In a tiny little Jeep
Right.
Liberty.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's
It was
I could
fun.
I can't even sit in the car for more than 3 hours now without going insane. Like,
Yeah.
I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
So, but then you sit on I don't know.
Now speaking of kids, like New York, I guess, or the northern East Coast was supposed to get destroyed last night.
Right.
Ended up being what, 6 inches?
I don't
Like
know
the-
what, but
I don't know.
a lot
Yeah.
less
A
than
lot.
anticipated.
Anywhere
Nobody
near what they
gave a
thought.
shit. I mean, but it got me to thinking, like, the mayor shut down, put a traffic law on. If you were caught outside the house in a car after 11 o'clock, you'd be arrested.
Right.
Whoa.
Arrested?
Arrested.
Not ticketed?
That was
Arrested?
against the law to be out after 11 o'clock.
It was a mandatory
Curfew.
travel ban,
Or a travel
Sure.
ban, yeah.
Huh.
So,
I didn't even know that was loud.
Yeah, yeah.
Only
any
like
Well,
mayor
and
a
you
can do
think
that.
about
Martial
what's
law.
time
busy
is
as
when I thought
and
that
as
was
crazy
allowed.
as that.
in a city like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, you have so many people coming in.
True.
that'd be a perfect time to film Vanilla Sky with all the streets empty in Times Square.
Maybe that's what they
Smell
did.
everywhere.
Maybe Tom Cruise got him to shut it down. They're doing second part.
Yeah, could
Or
be.
what's that Will Smith movie with the
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
Yeah.
No, they just crappily CGI'd the streets of
Yeah.
Los Angeles on that one.
was terrible.
Ooh.
So it got me to thinking about being snowed in. Mm-hmm. And being snowed in is kind of fun. Do we all agree? I mean, we've all been snowed in once or twice.
Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's not fun.
I
Depends.
agree, Danny.
Well, I asked prepperjournal.com the top 10 things that are the most common to be sold in large volume before a huge snowstorm.
Okay.
Oh, this is the WB Top 10 list.
The top
Hey, it's been a long
Courtesy
time.
of prepperjournal.com.
Number
Courtesy of
10.
prepperjournal.com. Duct tape.
What?
Sure.
Why?
Hey,
Hostages.
Joe, you've got
Might
them out
need
of
to take
handy at the
someone out.
time.
If
Duct tape comes in handy.
if you need to eat somebody, I guess tying them up first with duct tape would probably be best.
You get, you don't have any snow boots. You just wrap up your shoes.
Don't have a coat.
Wrap
you
up
just
your
wrap
foot.
your body.
Yep. I love it. Medical.
No gloves. You can just make them out of.
You
duct
break a
tape.
leg, you tape it up.
Duct tape it.
Rub some tussin on it.
Yeah.
Number 9, paper plates and napkins.
Sure.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to
There's
use
no
any
running
recycle.
water. whatever.
Sure, you don't want to
Well, yeah, what if
waste
the
your
water,
water.
what if you go under boil water, the water pipes
Oh,
break?
it's
You
contaminated.
never know.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's dangerous.
Gotta have.
I don't even want to wash
plasticware.
my dishes.
Right.
Number 8, feminine products.
Oh,
Fly
yeah.
off the
Definitely don't want to
shelves.
run out of
Like
those.
tampons.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to be flowing while it's snowing.
Oh, girl.
Hell no. Number 7, which kind of coincides, condoms.
Yeah.
If you don't want to have a
Okay.
messy sex, when she's on the rag and she
Well,
forgot to.
you're going to be trapped indoors for a long time. There's nothing else to do.
You got to get some condoms. Number 6 is cigarettes. Number 5 is alcohol.
Number
Yeah.
5.
I would think that 6 was cigarettes, but it's so looked down upon nowadays. I'm surprised it's
On the
ranked
list
that
even?
high.
Yeah.
I would think alcohol and cigarettes would be way up there.
I would
Right.
think
Like number
alcohol
2.
would be like number 2,
Yeah.
number 3.
Yeah, canned food 3.
Cigarettes, I'm surprised that it's made the list too.
Cigarettes number 6.
Okay.
Number 4 is candles.
Okay.
Sure, power goes out.
Sure.
It's
I guess.
romantic, set the mood.
Romantic.
You want your house to smell nice, even though the sewage gas is seeping through or something.
Can't turn
I
your
love
water
that
on.
idea, honey.
Number 3 is batteries.
Yeah.
You don't want your dildo to run out. if you didn't bring the condoms, now you got that. Okay.
Now, the top 2 have got me wrong. Number 2 is butter.
Butter.
And number 1 is bread.
What? There's no water on there? Cigarettes is on there, but water's not on
No,
there.
water's not on here.
Bread,
and
butter.
Need that bread and butter.
Number 1 and 2.
Wow.
Nice.
Bread and butter. So,
That's
okay,
my bread and butter,
you're,
man.
you're right. I mean, it totally depends. But I don't remember having a bad snowed-in time. Like, the one snowed-in time that I remember was over at a couple of old friends' houses, and we stayed in. You tried getting me digging the car out so you could get to work.
That's because I was
You're
told
like,
under
no.
no
I'm
circum-
like,
it was when we lived
My
out
car is
of town.
buried.
And
What do
so-
I'm not moving.
And it's a free day off of work. You got an excuse.
No, I was told by my boss, just because you live out of town.
No, this was
of the
over
city.
at we were in the city. We came in the city for the storm.
No, we never
and we
left from
stayed
work.
at
Yeah,
his house.
he didn't even own a shovel. We were digging it out with pots and pans.
Yeah.
My car. It was so stuck.
Did it work?
No, they
No.
called the workday off.
No, finally I
They
got the
closed
phone
the whole
call like an
place.
hour later.
We're closed.
We're all digging out with pots and pans trying to get my car out. The only reason that time sucked is because he had no food, no water.
But he had alcohol. And
Alcohol,
we just
he did.
stayed in all day and just drank and played Monopoly and
Walked
then
up
we
to
played
the gas
Scrabble.
station to get snacks.
Butter and bread.
Butter and bread.
That bread and butter.
So have you guys ever been snowed in?
Yeah, actually,
Many times.
it happened
I say that all happy like.
When-
Right.
"Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Snowing all the time.
way long ago when you and
Condom, cigarette,
I
beer.
shared a residence together.
Yeah, when you two live together.
You went out of
Okay.
town.
Oh, that's
You went on a trip.
Okay.
Emma's over to keep me company,
Sure.
and biggest snowstorm of the year happens. We didn't expect it. Next thing we know, we're trapped in this apartment,
trapped.
and we have to walk
What to do?
to the gas station just to get like milk because we
Right.
can't even eat cereal.
Yeah.
And it was like for 2 days
Yeah,
because
we
in
were
the park
stuck there.
because even though they got the streets done, the parking lot I couldn't get
Couldn't
my
get out.
car out.
We were
Sure.
buried.
We were just trapped. So we
Right.
were